Alright guys, kinda addicted to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and make another one right quick. But just to uh make another video kinda going off of the levels or whatever, I'm gonna show you guys how I go about how I might go about choosing a trade to take or whatever. So we're gonna do this one on Bitcoin. Or not so much choosing a trade, but how I set up my screens, how I set up my charts or whatever, and then decide where I want to make the trade. So this is Bitcoin, and the daily chart is usually my highest chart on my four screens. I have the daily chart here. I have the daily chart, the 4-hour chart, the 1-hour chart, and then this chart fluctuates between like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and 5 and 1, depending on what I'm doing. We'll talk about that later. So on the daily chart, I'm just looking at that, and I see that we have an uptrend, obviously, and I see my levels. Like this. See, this is a level. This is a level. This is a level. But you also want to look at the patterns that you see, right? Remember I said you have to pick a structure. So look, this will be the structure on the daily chart that we're going to look at. That's enough information right there. And let me show you what I see. All right. Now on my daily chart, this is how I differentiate between what I'm looking at. You may set yours up differently. It may work differently for you. I put a lot of stuff on my screens because I can differentiate while I'm looking at it, but you may need to do it differently. But this is just an outline. So I take a trend line because remember I said you want 2 to 3 touches. That goes any way. So I'll go from here. 1, 2, 3. I had 3 touches there. That is a trend line. And on my daily chart, everything on my daily chart is green. So I know that that is a daily trend line, a daily level, all right, a ceiling. Then I will go and I will make another one right here. 1, 2, 3. And I like to touch as many as I can feasibly without, moving too much. But I got 1, 2, 3. I only need 3 of those. Boom. So there is the pattern that's happening. Now, look, this is consolidating right here. So just so you know, Bitcoin is about to have a big move soon. In the next few days, maybe a week or two, it looks like. But it's consolidating, and it's going to break out of this flag pattern or pennant pattern. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's going to either push down hard or it's going to push up hard. And when it pushes out, it's going to push out so far, and then it's going to come back up and retest. It might keep going up or come down, or it might range. But just know that in the next week or so, Bitcoin is probably going to have a pretty hard push. What is this? Today is the 17th. Well, maybe in the next month, in the next few weeks, because it's going to really squeeze around the 17th of May. It looks like, if it makes it all the way up into this pennant. But watch what I tell you. When it breaks out of this thing, it's going to break out hard this way, or it's going to break out hard that way. And we'll talk about trading breakouts another time. But anyways, so this is what price is doing. It's bouncing in between these 2 levels that we've drawn in here. All right. So now I back up, and I like to keep that in view up here. All right. So that's my daily. That's what's happening on my daily chart. Okay. Now I go to my 4-hour chart. All right. So on the 4-hour chart, that's gonna bother me. Why? Just a second. It's not supposed to be that color. I think it's this. So this is that same chart that we had on the daily chart, but now we're looking at it on the 4 hour with a lot more information. Now, the same way on the daily chart, I said you need to choose a structure on the next chart, right? This is how I decide where I want to trade. Wherever I'm at on whichever particular chart, if I'm closer to a key level on the 1 hour, then I'm going to trade from the 1 hour. If I'm closer to a key level on the 4 hour and it's looking like it's about, then I'm going to trade on the 4 hour. And the same strategies work on, it doesn't matter what time frame, it just may take longer. If I see like a bullish engulfing coming off a key level on a daily chart, it's going to take longer for it to move to the next level than if I saw a bullish engulfing on the 1 hour or on the 30-minute chart. If I saw a bullish engulfing on the 30-minute chart, it's only going to take a few bars for it to move to the next level, which each bar is 30 minutes. But if you're on the daily chart or the 4 hour chart, it's going to take a little bit longer, and that's what you would consider a swing trade or a day trade, I guess, not so much as a scalp. So that's why I do each one of my charts, because I may do a day trade, I may do a scalp. Wherever the market shows me the money is right now, when I'm looking at it, that's what I'm going for. So, all right, so on this 4 hour chart, I'm going to choose, I'll just choose this. Well, I like this because see this W that's being made, and we'll talk about chart patterns on another video, but this W that's being made, if I'd have seen that being made, I know that's a telltale sign that it's going up, all right? And there are two types of W's, but this particular W is a telltale sign that it's going up, all right? And look, we're approaching a key level here, all right? So we'll just trade this structure. Actually, we're going to trade this structure right here, all right? So on the 4 hour chart, I'm going to trade what I see here, all right? What do we see here? Watch this. Trend line. I'm going to come from here. I'll come from here. Boom. Touch. Boom. Look what I got. I got 2 touches, all right? That's a key. That's a key level, all right? And on my 4 hour chart, I make mine orange, all right? And then my next one right here, 1, 2, and it's probably, I only need 2. This is gonna make another touch, and it could come down, but I doubt it. But I only need 2. All right, so boom, I'm gonna use that, and look. Now, I got a ceiling and a floor on my 4 hour, and it's orange, so I can differentiate between my daily levels and my 4 hour levels here. All right, so I see right here on my 4 hour chart, on my 4 hour level, that we are at a level and we're about to come up. Why do I know we're about to come up? Because look at my stochastic RSI. It's over sold. It's getting ready, and that's another conversation for another day. But just know that I know that it's getting ready to come up. I can choose to get in here. I can choose to get in here on the daily, whatever. That's another conversation. Also, we're still talking levels. So boom, see how I got that for a 4 hour, and what's price doing on the 4 hour? It's bouncing. Boom, 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 boom. I expect it to come up here, right? If I wanted to put in a position, I'll put it in, put my stop loss down there somewhere, and put my take profit up here somewhere. All right. So let's come back. I got my 4 hour set up right here. I can see what's going on in my 4 hours. So I got my daily set up, I got my 4 hours set up. Now I come here to my 1 hour setup. This is how I don't lose a lot, because I fucking stalk my entries and exits. All right, let me take off the moving average and the whole moving average, because it's just noise right now. Okay. All right. So now you do the same thing on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, look what we got here. We've got a downtrend happening. looks like it's about to come to an end, but we have a downtrend happening, right? So this is the structure that we're going to choose to trade on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, I'm going to make another trend line. And on my 1 hour, my trend lines are red. It's getting hotter as we get down closer to like the 5 minute and the 1 minute, which is white hot. You know, you feel what I'm saying? So boom, red. Make another floor. Boom, 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 boom. Look at price. Down, up, down, up, down. What do I expect it to do? I can trade from this level to that level. Boom. So now that I have these, now look what's going on here. I can go on the daily chart and I can trade. Remember, the green lines are my daily. So if I could make a trade from this green line up to this green line, right? And that would take some days because that's a daily. This is on the daily chart, so each bar would be a day, right? So, boom, I could be on my 4 hour chart and I could trade from this orange line to this orange line. And on later videos, I'll show you how to navigate from this line to this line. There's some navigation that you'll have to do and, take profits and things like that, but that's another video. And then I can come to my 1 hour chart, which remember everything was red, so I could trade from this red line to this red line. I've got so many options. There's so many options to put a trade in, right? So, yeah. How long is this video? This video is 12 minutes already, guys. I don't want to go too long and hold you up, but I think that's good for levels for right now. And if I think of anything else pertinent, I'll let you guys know later.